Hello. I thought I would do a video on this van because people keep asking me questions, people keep sending me offers, and it's very difficult for you to know what you're bidding on without seeing it. Not really the best time to see it because it's just thawed out, it's been frozen for weeks, and I've just driven it and it's now covered in mud. But essentially this is the van. I've had it over a year. In that time, I've put all new tyres and black satin, brand new alloy wheels on there. It's had a glow plug relay, it's had all new glow plugs, it's had a new starter motor, it's had a new alternator, it's had injector seals, it's had an MOT, it's had a bull bar put on the front. I've actually had these bumpers painted. It's had new front discs and pads, which you can see in there. It's not been driven recently, but they were new discs and pads in the last couple of months. I think it was around August. And I have driven it all over the country. It's done 91,000 miles. It's had a new battery as well. I can't think if there's anything else, but it's listed in the advert what it's had. It's not the cleanest van, I'm not going to deny that, and obviously it's had this damage done to it, not by me. It is now a Cat S. There's a new section to go in there. I've been quoted about 700-800 quid to put that right. Cat S just means if you were to crash it again and have an insurance claim, the vehicle would be valued less than if it were not. And I believe I've reflected that in the price. If this was finished off, you know that this would be an 8 to 10 grand van with a very simple conversion in it. It's got the insulation. Let's try and show you. It's got this insulation here. It's got the plastic rock wool as well. The foil insulation, and then the plywood, and then it's had the Veltrum put on it. And when I got it, there was a toilet cubicle, here with a door on it, and these beds were just made up either side, and they are the right size to do that. So there's sort of bed bases here, and then the idea is you would bridge across and have a double bed. Obviously, you've got these caravan windows, frames, double glazed with the blinds and the fly screens. They might need retensioning. And there's a bit of Veltrum needs finishing off there. There is LED lights in the roof, and the roof does need finishing off in this area here with some cladding, or I was going to Veltrum over the top of the cladding just to make it neater. I was going to put black on the roof, and there's some carpet down there just in the meantime, and I was going to install this seat here like so, just bolt it through the floor. That's a transit seat. These seats lift up individually for storage, and then build your toilet cubicle there, and then your bed behind there, and your kitchen would go there. That's the way it was. There's also a single seat to go there. This is installed as a double seat, but you just unbolt that and put the single seat in so you can step in, use the toilet, blah blah blah. So as a base vehicle, like I say, it's not immaculate, but I have spent a fortune on it, and I am not intending on giving it away to anybody anytime soon. There's a tow bar on there, but the wiring needs sorting. It needs a bypass relay putting in. It's been wired straight into the lights and it doesn't work. It's had new lights because they were cracked. There has been a bit of paint work here in the past, but I mean, for goodness sake, it's a, what is it, I can't remember, 15-year-old vehicle, 2008. I can't do maths very well. In terms of starting, it's for your toilet there. The only annoying feature, which I've not got at the bottom of yet, it does have remote central locking. This key fob needs replacing because this bit keeps popping out. But again, there's just a few quid on eBay. When you go to start it, sometimes it turns over slow, but as soon as you turn it off and back on again, it starts. So my employee has found when we move it, because we move it every day, it never doesn't start. that if you turn the ignition on and back off and back on again, it starts. It looks like all those lights are flashing. They're not. That's that's my phone. So there you go. It starts, it runs. It's a 6-speed manual, 2.2. Had loads of work done to it. It's got an MOT for a year. It's ready for a conversion in the back. Perfect if you're working away or if you're wanting to do a project over the winter for the summer. But please don't waste my time. I've had loads of offers. I've had loads of people messing me around. I've given you an honest appraisal about everything that's good and bad about the vehicle. If it's something you want, come and buy it. Doesn't have aircon, it's another question people keep asking me.